Okay, so for this little segment, we're going to talk about wrists and forearms, something that most people don't generally work too much at the gym. There are a couple of apparatuses where they'll grab a hold of a little wheel and they'll twist like this and pull a weight up. That's good. I learned this from the U.S. national volleyball team, though, way back when I was in my late 20s, early 30s time frame. So it's been a while, but it's very effective. It's also good to help avoid repetitive stress injuries like you get from things like carpal tunnel if you do a lot of keyboarding. I've been keyboarding most of my career on a computer. I've been doing that for 40 years. I had a paternal grandmother that had carpal tunnel. She had the nasty surgery to try to repair that. It wasn't totally successful.
Okay.
So this helps prevent that. You yourself, of course, have had some pain in the wrist area, and I showed you this exercise.
Yeah,
it's helped you, hasn't it?
Mild to moderate cubital tunnel for a while.
Yep. So this is a good thing to help prevent that and to get over that if you have it without having to resort to surgery. What you need is some lightweight dumbbells and a bench.
All right.
Okay. Because what you're going to do is we're going to kneel in front of this bench, and we're going to do different kinds of basically wrist pumps from various different directions. I use 17.5s. If you're just starting out, I would use something real light, like a 2.5 to a 5 pounder until you get used to the movement.
Right, start out small.
Okay, and you may have to reduce the number of repetitions. I'll do anywhere from 50 to 100 repetitions as fast as I can in each direction.
Wow.
Until I'm finished. Okay?
That's a lot.
So here we go.
Okay.
Usually start with the hardest one, which is the curl. I'm going to take the wrist.
All right.
Hang over the edge of the bench.
Yeah.
I'm going to do about 100 of these.
All right.
Here we go.
That's impressive.
What this did for the volleyball players is it would give you a lot of power in your wrist so that when you went to hit the ball, you could really snap the wrist down as part of your follow through.
Okay.
So that's why they taught that to us when I was going to clinics back in the day. So it proved to be very effective for that purpose too, not just avoiding wrist injuries and carpal tunnel and things like that.
So right. Is that it, or are you doing another rep?
Well, we're going to do a different direction now. This time I'm going to hang it over. These are a little harder, so I'm probably going to do about 50 of these.
All right. All right. Nice.
This also helps improve your grip too, sort of a side benefit. It's primarily a wrist and forearm exercise. I use the bench to try to stabilize and isolate.
Okay.
So I'm not doing it in the air. You can do this in the air with a lightweight dumbbell,
but it's less effective.
Or barbell, but it's less effective because your body is swinging into it more. And this is more of an isolation. It really hits the wrists and the forearms especially.
All right.
All right, now we're going to do a different direction.
All right.
Probably about 50, 55 of these. This time I'm going to hang it over and I'm going to do it sideways.
All right. Oh, you went 60, okay.
All right.
I thought I miscounted.
Now, the last one we'll do all these one at a time, because we're going to do the other direction on the side. This takes a little more dexterity.
Oh,
So you follow me. What we're going to do is we're going to lean on the bench on the side like this. So we're going to go the other direction. I'm going to use this hand to kind of stabilize the forearm and the wrist, and I'm going to do the same thing.
Okay.
In reverse. Third.
wow.
Now we're going to reverse it and do the other side.
And did you come up with all these yourself, or did you hear about
Well,
them?
as I said at the beginning, I learned this from the U.S. national volleyball team. The Karch Karai teams from the 80s, the ones in all the gold medals.
Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, I
team.
didn't hear that part.
Yep, I went to a couple of clinics that they taught, and this is one of the routines they told you to do to strengthen your forearms.
All right.
.30.
All right. Nice.
All right. The last thing I will do, just for fun, is I'll just do some rotations.
All right.
Just 20 of those, that's enough.
Okay. And like you said, at the beginning, just
Forearms and wrists.
yeah, reduce the amount of reps if you're just starting in.
If you're just starting out, do much lighter weights. Still use a bench if you can. Stabilize the arms. Try not to move the arms too
kind of
much.
bench.
You want to isolate the wrist. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Move the hands from the wrists. Don't bring your arms up and down or anything. Try to keep them as flat as you can on the bench.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
If you have the luxury of somebody holding your arms down, that's even better. I've gotten to a point now where I'm able to somewhat minimize the movement. But if you have a partner, you're going to hold those wrists down. So if I were down here like this,
Yeah.
somebody else would be leaning across here, just kind of keeping my arms in place so that they're not bouncing and rocking all over the place, because that defeats the purpose.
All right.
You want to isolate the wrists and strengthen the wrists and the forearms by doing it that way.
All right.
It works wonders. You can tell just by trying to get somebody to move your hand from your forearm. They won't be able to do it after you get good at this.
Right,
It's
so-
rigid, totally rigid. You know,
Yeah.
I'll bend at the shoulder, but not at the wrist.
Right. I know that's
Okay.
impressive.
So that's forearms and wrists.
Okay. Well, then I'll start recording next time.